Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more Los Angeles Lakers news, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Bronny James arrived in the NBA with a lot of hype and has suffered and continues to suffer a lot of pressure for being the son of LeBron James. He is still young and can develop his game, but the Lakers have recently announced that they will put him on the main roster, and for this reason the Lakers board has been receiving criticism from NBA analysts, because the Lakers need to form a roster to be champion, and at the moment the best solution would be to trade Bronny James to a team that does not have a chance of winning the title at the moment, so that Bronny James can have more minutes on the court and can develop. Teams such as the Detroit Pistons and Brooklyn Nets are interested in Bronny James. If this happens, there will be a big conflict between the Lakers and LeBron James, Bronny's father. The Lakers are being urged to trade Bronny James to another team. The Los Angeles Lakers can't be serious if the recent rumors are accurate. If the latest rumors are accurate, it's just further proof that they're not serious about winning an NBA championship. It's hard to blame the Los Angeles Lakers for wanting to placate LeBron James, but if the latest reporting is accurate, they'd be taking it to an entirely different level. It'd also prove that they aren't that serious about putting together a supporting cast that could win an NBA championship. According to a recent report, the Lakers' plan for Bronny James, the son of LeBron, is to become part of the rotation next season. Additionally, the Lakers are dead set on making this come to fruition. In a perfect world, Bronny would make the jump to the point where he'd earn a spot in the rotation. However, in the few moments that he was given playing time, it was evident that he was far off from a consistent spot in the rotation. If the Lakers plan on competing for a championship next season, it's hard to envision how Bronny is going to play a big part in that. Is there a chance that he makes huge strides from last year to next season? Sure. However, I do believe that's far more of an unlikely scenario. The Lakers continue to play with fire. Heading into the offseason, it's already going to be difficult enough to build a championship contender without the need to ensure a spot for Bronny. I'm not saying that's what the Lakers have promised LeBron, but it's hard not to believe that with how everything has transpired over the last year. It's not just that the Lakers have promised Bronny a spot, but it also feels as if they're trying to force him into a role for the team that he may not deserve. Maybe I'll end up eating crow next season, and perhaps Bronny turns into a really strong contributor for the Lakers. However, I do have to see it before I completely believe it. I honestly believe that the Lakers could be making a slight mistake here. While it would be understandable for the Lakers to give Bronny a fair shake to develop into a contributing NBA player, forcing it is an entirely different thing. And if that's what the Lakers plan on doing heading into next year, it could certainly backfire. This is not a move that suggests a team is serious about winning a title. Maybe I'm wrong, but the Lakers are not being prudent if these rumors are true. LA Lakers must make Nicholas Claxton their top priority. Numbers show he is their missing piece. Nick Claxton is emerging as a serious option for the Lakers, and his numbers and experience over the last few years make a great case for him. The Los Angeles Lakers are focusing on revamping their roster ahead of the 2025-26 NBA season. The brief experiment of playing Luka Doncic and LeBron James together proved to be somewhat of a success. But their early playoff exit proved that they need to make some big changes. The team is already in discussions, with the Lakers front office split down the middle over which players to trade. Their glaring weakness is at the center position. The Lakers haven't had an out-and-out center on the team for years now, with Dwight Howard and DeAndre Jordan being the last names that come to mind. Paul Pierce has suggested the Lakers pursue superstar center Joel Embiid. But another center from the Eastern Conference might be the right choice. Nicholas Claxton is an affordable option at center for the Lakers. The Lakers have been linked to Nicholas Claxton this offseason. They need an affordable center option, and at $24 million per season, Claxton fits the bill quite well. Not to mention that the Brooklyn Nets, where Claxton plays today, are in a rebuild and looking to move some key names to acquire more assets. The Lakers' recent history of doing business with the Nets over the Dorian Finney-Smith trade only adds to their prospect of landing the talented center. But it goes beyond just this. Claxton had a down year this year, averaging 10.3 points, 7.4 rebounds, and 1.4 blocks per game. In contrast to these numbers, between October 2022 and April 2024, the young Nets center averaged 2+ blocks per game across 2 seasons, which shows his true potential. One of the Lakers' key weaknesses this past season, especially after the Anthony Davis trade, was their lack of paint protection, as they allowed 49.4 points in the paint per game, ranking 18th in the NBA. Nicholas Claxton has experience playing with superstars. Perhaps more important than anything else for the Lakers, Nicholas Claxton has experience playing alongside All-Stars, as he was teammates with Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. During the 2022-23 NBA season, prior to both stars being traded, Claxton really elevated his ceiling and became a reliable third option while averaging 13.2 points, 9.2 rebounds, and 2.6 blocks per game. This is Claxton's highest point average across any stretch of his career, playing 50+ games, and he was even a contender for Defensive Player of the Year prior to their respective trades. Since Irving and Durant left, Claxton has shown he is defensively reliable but hasn't hit the same peaks yet. Given that the Lakers have Luka Doncic, another All-Star who raises the ceiling for centers, they can expect Claxton to take a massive leap for them should they make a move. It's a move that will require Rob Pelinka to give up some more assets, potentially Dalton Knecht, as his numbers have dwindled after the Doncic trade. But Claxton can be worth that price if things go right. The Lakers would benefit from adding Gary Payton too. Payton was also famously the last Laker player to wear the number 23 before LeBron James entered the equation. So, why would the Lakers be interested in him now? It has to do with Payton's specific skill set and his current situation with Golden State. For the last 4 years, Gary Payton has been one of the Warriors' best on-ball defenders, and they'd of course love to bring him back. However, it's possible he commands more on the open market than Golden State is able to reasonably pay him. The chatter is that Payton may have to take a pay cut if he wants to stay with the Warriors. Should he seek a larger deal, it's possible he moves on and finds a new team, possibly one in Los Angeles. Getting Gary Payton too on a minimum deal would be a big win for LA. His perimeter defensive skills would be a major upgrade, and they would be a fantastic complement to the offensive skills, and sometimes defensive deficiency, of Luka Doncic. Plus, it's always nice when you can steal the services of a winning role player like Payton away from a rival. NBA Insider lists 5 realistic centers for the Lakers. The Lakers could potentially address their big man issues by shifting their attention to 5 very realistic options. The Los Angeles Lakers' pursuit of a big man has been one of the most trending topics in the offseason. After a failed run in the postseason, the Lakers' shortcomings were made blatantly clear. To address this, however, the purple and gold have shown an aggressive approach to finding a suitable center. Lakers GM Rob Pelinka already presented the ideal profile for the qualities the team is looking for in a center. While floor spacing ability has been listed, the primary qualities the Lakers need are athletic centers who can act as rim protectors. With the template in place, the Lakers were linked to several players, from free agents like Brook Lopez and Clint Capella to potential trade targets like Nick Claxton and Daniel Gafford. With the intent of building around Luka Doncic, the Lakers could benefit from signing a number of players. However, the pursuit of the same has not been easy. In light of this, Orange County Register's Kobe Price presented a list of realistic candidates that the Lakers could turn their attention to in the offseason. Goga Bitadze. Price named Orlando Magic reserve center Goga Bitadze as one of the most ideal big men for the Lakers. The Magic have no shortage of big men on their roster, and because of this, the Georgian found himself on the bench more often than not. The Magic center is a near 7-footer, at 6 feet 11 inches. Although he isn't the most mobile big man, he showcased a lot of potential as a solid presence under the rim. His ability to rebound and clog the paint could be immensely valuable to the Lakers, given the current state of their roster. Bitadze averaged 7.2 points and 6.6 rebounds on a highly efficient 61.1% shooting from the field. Considering that he put up these averages in only 20.4 minutes per game, the Lakers could see a lot of productivity out of the Georgian if they can acquire him. It would be important to note that Bitadze's addition would not completely address the Lakers' need for size in their frontcourt. However, he would prove to be a solid rotation player if given the opportunity. Day'Ron Sharpe. Brooklyn Nets center Day'Ron Sharpe has also been viewed as a likely candidate to join the Lakers next season. As a restricted free agent, the purple and gold may have to get creative to acquire him. But considering his skill set, he could be a great addition to the team. Sharpe is a young and athletic big man. Standing at 6 feet 11 inches tall, Sharpe features all the necessary tools to be the right addition next to Doncic. As a mobile big man, the 23-year-old has shown his capability rolling towards the basket while coming off screens. At 265 pounds, he also boasts a very sturdy frame, allowing him to hold his own on the low block without getting shoved out of the way. Meanwhile, his athleticism makes him a very potent lob threat in the dunker spot. Given Doncic's play style, Sharpe is bound to feast on hesitant big men defending pick and rolls. The Nets center recorded an average of 7.9 points and 6.6 rebounds last season while only averaging 18.1 minutes per game. His productivity could do wonders for the Lakers' rotation. Sharpe has been quite a valuable player for the Nets coming off the bench. Should the Lakers fail to acquire Claxton, the opportunities for making an offer to sign the 23-year-old are always present. Luke Kornet. An interesting target for the Lakers in the offseason may be Boston Celtics big man Luke Kornet. Kornet, who has even won a title with the Celtics, will be heading into the offseason as an unrestricted free agent. Kornet is a bit of a move away from the trend in the search for the ideal Lakers center. At 7 feet 2 inches, he would certainly be the tallest player on the team. This has major implications for their rebounding and rim protection. He recorded an average of 6.0 points and 5.3 rebounds per game while shooting 66.8% from the field. Considering that he was the Celtics' second big off the bench, he only notched an average of 18.6 minutes per game, but his contributions on the defensive end were telling. Kornet had a highlight performance in the Celtics' second-round series against the Knicks. In a crucial Game 5 at home, the 29-year-old racked up 10 points, 9 rebounds, and a monster 7 blocks to help his team secure a win. Although Boston found themselves losing the series all the same, the big man stood out for them. Although he may not be able to hold his own against most big men in the starting lineup of any team, he could be a valuable addition to the Lakers' big man rotation. Larry Nance Jr. One of Price's key mentions included former Lakers forward Larry Nance Jr. The 32-year-old was with the Atlanta Hawks last season, but like Kornet, he will also be available to sign as a free agent. Nance Jr. could be a great addition for the Lakers. During his time in the league, he had displayed tremendous athletic ability, paired with solid effort on the rebounding glass as well as on defense. Although he is undersized, he has shown a lot of upside in playing small ball center. The Hawks forward notched an average of 8.5 points and 4.3 rebounds in the 2024-25 season. He also recorded shooting splits of 51.6% from the field and a highly efficient 44.7% from beyond the arc. In many ways, Nance fits the template of the floor-spacing big who can act as a rim protector. The team had also attempted to bring Nance over if Atlanta bought out his contract. Unfortunately, this didn't happen, forcing the franchise to move forward with signing Alex Len. Considering his experience of being a Laker early in his career, and his experiences playing alongside LeBron James on the Cavs, he could be an extremely valuable addition should he return to the purple and gold. Precious Achiuwa. New York Knicks big man Precious Achiuwa may also prove to be a great pickup for Los Angeles in the offseason. At 25 years old, Achiuwa is a young and athletic center with a real nose for rebounding. Although he is undersized, like Nance, he provides a lot of energy off the bench. Achiuwa is a player who boasts a high work rate on both ends of the floor. While he only played 57 games for the Knicks last season, he recorded an average of 6.6 points and 5.6 rebounds per game on 50.2% shooting from the field. While playing only 20.5 minutes per game last season, he showed a lot of versatility in being able to switch defensive assignments. His athleticism brings a lot of flexibility to the roster. While being able to hold his own as a small ball center, he remains a viable lob threat, while also being a great outlet option in transition situations. The 25-year-old may be a genuine under-the-radar pickup for the Lakers. Heading into the offseason as an unrestricted free agent, the Purple and Gold could very easily sign him on a lucrative deal to bolster their frontcourt depth. Underscore 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 underscore. The options presented by Price simply address the Lakers' need for depth in their big man rotation. Considering their title aspirations, none of these players can flourish as a starter on the team. With the likes of Jackson Hayes potentially headed out, the Purple and Gold will have virtually no centers on their team this season. Hence, the primary need is to acquire a big man who can take up the starting spot, while also pairing well with Doncic and James.